Hi, everyone. I'm Ronnie.
And I'm Jessica.
And you're listening to Clean With Me,
the podcast where we walk you through cleaning your house.
Hey guys, so as we approach the beginning of the new school year, I know a lot of you guys have children in school. Even if you don't, this can still be beneficial to you. We're just going to do a speed clean, but I like to, before the school year starts, this is the first year that both of my kids are going to be in school, and I'm trying to kind of prepare myself and them ahead of time for a little bit of a more rigid schedule, if you will. So I'm just tweaking things a little bit, and part of that is just doing a speed clean in the mornings, like I would be, putting them to bed earlier, waking them up earlier, and then doing my morning clean, speed clean, kind of the same routine every morning. I'm easing myself into it, but that's what we're going to do today, is just a speed clean like you would on the way to work. So, this doesn't have to be school year or going to school, taking your kids to school, speed clean. It could be just you're on your way to before work, speed clean, whatever. But this is how I get started. So you guys know the drill. Like always, let's light some candles and get a load of laundry going. Now, if you're going to work or you're going to be gone running errands and stuff, and you're not going to be back for a while, don't do a load of laundry. But if you're just taking the kids to school and coming back, then you can go ahead and throw some clothes in the washer. But if, like I said, if you're going to be gone at work or whatever, just make sure there's nothing in the washer from the night before. And then let's go straight to the kitchen and do a speed clean to clean up that breakfast mess. Now, ideally, we cleaned the night before, and night you was kind to morning you, but that's not always the case, especially when we're getting into a new routine. That's why I'm starting now and kind of easing my way into it. But even so, we're not perfect, right? So it's not always going to happen. So even if you're starting from kind of a messy house, it's still important to do just a quick little cleaning session. Only takes a couple minutes at least to get everything straightened. So for the kitchen, let's just go ahead and put away things that don't belong. We're going to start with that to make it as the most glaring issue. Just things that don't belong in the kitchen. Whatever's on the countertops, let's just go ahead and put everything away. Throw your trash away. This is assuming night you wasn't kind and kind to morning you, and you didn't do your closing shift. Maybe there's a bunch of trash and stuff. Let's just take care of that first. Put any items that don't belong away quickly, and once you're done with that, let's just go ahead and gather all of our dirty dishes and either put them in the sink or next to the sink and for a pre-rinse, and gather them from around the house too as well. Just go room to room, making sure you're getting all of the cups and stuff. I always have cups in my room by my bed and stuff, so make sure you're not missing those. Grab those real quick. Just put everything consolidated by the sink or in the sink, and then we're just going to do a very thorough pre-rinse, because even if you're not getting it, like I said, if you didn't do your closing shift, quote unquote, then you might have a lot of dishes, but this is a speed clean. And the most important thing is that we don't have any food or anything that's going to be sitting there all day while we're running errands, taking the kids to school, going to work, etc. So let's start pre-rinsing. If you do not have a dish aster, then then you can hand wash your dishes or throw them in the dishwasher, whatever the case may be. But let's just gather the dishes first, empty your dishwasher, drying rack, and start pre-rinsing and just get as much of those dishes done as possible. But focusing on pre-rinsing first, all of the dishes, making sure there's no food. And then ideally, we're going to throw them all in the dishwasher or hand wash, whatever the case may be. If you have anything really caked on, make sure we're filling that with hot soapy water first. That way, if by the time we get to that, that's not going to be a big ordeal to get clean because we're trying to get out the door. And I do like to get up before my kids, but I don't get up that much before my kids. And I like to do the kitchen stuff and just start doing my speed cleaning on the kitchen while they're eating breakfast, because they usually just have like a bowl or 2 plates or whatever the case may be. So I'm doing just the speed clean dishes while they're eating. And then by the time they're done, I just grab their plates, throw them in the dishwasher, and then start it. And then we are good to go for dishes, and then on to the next step. A quick wipe down. So let's just disinfect all the countertops. Do a quick wipe down of your fridge, countertop, stove, wherever the kids ate if you have kids, tables, the outside of any appliances, your stove top. If you need to spray something on the stove top, if anything got burnt on there or anything, while you're doing your other wiping down, you can do that. And don't be afraid to just spray a lot of product, let it sit, come back while you're doing a quick wipe down of everything else, and then come back to the stove, wipe it down really quickly. And since I did mention school, again, just disregard if you don't have kids going into school. But even if night you didn't clean up, no speed cleaning is going to happen if you don't at least like lay out their clothes the night before. I know myself because then you're struggling to find shoes, socks, whatever. So even if you do nothing else the night before, during the school year, always have their clothes ready to go, especially if you have small children. If you have larger children in middle school, high school, just older elementary school children, have them lay out their clothes the night before and have their homework and backpacks and everything ready to go, because you're not going to have time to do this speed clean and everything, plus get them ready and track down clothes. So that's something that definitely you should start practicing, just so you're in the habit again by the time school starts. So once you're done doing your quick wipe down, if they're done with their food by this time, I would have them go put their clothes on that we laid out the night before, and just, hey guys, go brush your teeth, do whatever they're able to do on their own. And if you're getting like little babies ready for daycare or something like that, then you're going to want to just schedule in some extra time for you to actually physically get them ready, but still lay out their clothes for them the night before. And then don't forget to empty your trash cans, because I know my kids eat bananas all the time, and I've talked about this before, but we get gnats really bad when they leave like banana peels in a trash can, and I don't take out the trash can right away because they love banana peels, those gnats. So let's go ahead and empty our trash can, change the liner of the trash can. If it's dirty, throw it outside to power wash before or whenever you get back from work or wherever, so there's no smells or anything in your house. And that's not an everyday speed cleaning thing. That's just if you're changing your trash can liner and you're like, okay, this is getting kind of bad, because we don't want any smells or dirty stuff festering while we're out running errands and doing what we need to do. Okay, now we're going to move to the living area, and we're just going to quickly pick up and put away anything that doesn't belong, toys, miscellaneous, things on surfaces. Let's just go ahead and just grab everything, put it away, start from one end of the room, work your way to the next end of the room, and just put everything away. And then we're going to fluff our pillows, just fix our throw blankets, make the couch look nice. And it's mainly just picking up is the main thing I do during a speed clean of the living room, picking up and wiping down surfaces. So once I pick up, throw away any trash, throw any toys in the kids' room, in the toy boxes, then just do a quick wipe down of all of the surfaces just as fast as you can. Just disinfect. And then again, disregard if you don't have kids going into school, but while you're doing this living room task, if that is you and you have kids going into school, then that would be the time I would have them brush their teeth if they're old enough to do so by themselves, and do any bathroom stuff. If you have teenagers, have them do their bathroom stuff, whatever. And then by the time you're done with the living room, we're just going to do a quick speed clean of the bathroom and just clean up the mess that maybe you made getting ready to leave for your work, school, whatever, or the mess your kids might have made, because I know mine make a big mess with the toothpaste. They insist on brushing their teeth themselves, make a mess, and then I do a once over or whatever. But there's usually toothpaste globs, in the sink, on the mirror, whatever. So while they're doing that and making a mess in the bathroom, I'm usually working on the living room. Then when I'm done picking up and everything, and then I'll just grab some disinfecting wipes, do a quick wipe down of the sink area, maybe Windex the mirror if there's any toothpaste splatters or anything like that. Just do a quick wipe down, once over, put anything that was used to get ready, makeup, just, face wash, any kind of things that need to go into the cabinet that we use to get ready. Just straightening and putting it back together again, and just wiping down the sink area. Now on a school day, my main focus is just cleaning up the mess that was made getting ready by me or the kids. But if I do have some extra time after I'm done doing the countertops and wiping that down, I do try to give a little quick once over of the toilet and just give it a quick wipe down, because the more often you do it, if you make it a habit to do it when you're doing your little speed clean in the mornings, then it's not going to get bad. It's going to stay pretty clean. And then lastly, before we go, just go behind the kids if they're small and do a quick pickup and put away anything that is out of place in their bedroom, and then make their beds. Same thing for your room. Pick up any clothes or whatever that you took out, maybe didn't put back when you were getting dressed. And that's why laying out the clothes the night before is a good habit to have, because then you're not searching for a work outfit and making a huge mess that it's not going to be a doable speed clean in the morning. Throw any toys in the toy box. Just pick up any clothes that you might have taken out or they might have taken out. Hang them up or put them in the dirty clothes. Do just a quick pickup and make your bed for the day. And again, if you have small children in daycare, you're going to have to allow more time because you have to do everything. But if you have older kids, or even kids that are my kids' age, preschool, kindergarten age, then have them start now with the routine. It's going to be a learning curve if they're not used to doing it. That's why we are starting a little bit early in our house. But I try to get them to be involved in the little morning routine. It lessens the load for me, And they can do things like, make their bed, throw their clothes in the hamper, their pajamas in the hamper, that kind of thing. And lastly, if you have time to do a quick sweep of the house, if I have all hardwood floors, so it would just be sweeping the entire house for me, one room at a time. But if you have carpet, vacuum, if you have time to just do a quick sweep or vacuum before you leave, that's just icing on the cake. It'll make you feel really nice when you come home and your house actually feels clean. And when it comes to mornings in my house, I like to have lots of laundry baskets. That's just my personal preference. I like to have one in each room. That way the kids can just throw all of their laundry in their laundry basket in their room. And then same thing for me. It just makes cleaning easier. And then at the end of the day, or whenever I'm doing my laundry, I'll just consolidate it all into one big laundry basket in the laundry room. So I hope this helped. I hope you guys learned something or got something out of today's episode. Get those routines going. Forming the habits now. That way we have a nice, smooth transition and a stress-free as it can be school year, and or work life, or whatever the case may be. Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you have a great day, and as always, happy cleaning.